Welcome to my latest adventure. I've just spent 3 nights in the Budawangs wilderness. It was supposed to be 4 or 5 nights, and I was going to try and get up to the castle, but 2 things went wrong in that plan. One is that the castle's shut, and the other one is that this weather isn't quite conducive to sitting at the top of the mountain. So didn't do that, but nonetheless spent 3 nights in 3 separate caves, yeah, it just took on all the challenges that the Budawangs throws at you. I tell you what, it's amazing what this place does to you. It's a real challenge. Everything's hard. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and please press like, subscribe, leave comments, yeah, enjoy. Welcome to my latest adventure. Don't mind telling you, I'm a bit knackered now. I've been walking for 4 hours, just over 11 kilometers, and in an absolute wilderness here. Have a look. Special, amazing. So I'm first day of probably a 5-day hike, maybe 6, I'm not sure. So 4 or 5 nights, I'm not sure yet, in the Budawangs area. So I've left Wog Wog campsite. I'm going to assume that's an Aboriginal name and nothing offensive, and really enjoying it out here. So finding it a bit tough though, which is what the Budawangs is about. Always a bit tougher than you think. That's my experience of my one other time I've been here. So I'll call myself an expert now. Anyway, got a kilometre or so before we get to where we want to camp. Might be busy, don't know. Anyway, so seeing plenty of people going back that way. I'm not too sure how many people are heading out today. Anyway, let's crack on and see how we go. Impressive, massive, and surprisingly empty. This is a pretty cool spot. Just make sure I've got some flat areas for a tent, which I do, right there. He's gone to a lot of trouble with that for me. Those rocks look like they're not all that stable. Okay, just waiting for my miso soup to boil up, and just going to have that with a few salty snacks. And tonight I'm going to have this slow cooked Australian steak. So it's not dehydrated, so it's fully hydrated, and just need to boil it for I think 3 minutes to get that hot. And I'll have that with some mashed potatoes and some peas. So kind of meat and 2 veg tonight. I won't bother with the campfire, just not going to be bothered. It is a little bit cold, but there's a bit of a wind. Actually, this cave is capturing the wind a bit, and I'm not going to bother with setting up the tent, so I'm just going to cowboy camp. I have found that actually setting up a tent when it's a bit breezy is probably a bit of a liability, so I'll just camp out in the open. But yeah, got a fantastic view out here. Anyway, I'm going to have this soup. It sounds like it's boiling, and yeah, just chill out before I have some dinner. My big dilemma is my cup isn't really big enough. Anyway, I'll get that boiling, maybe turn it over. Right, let's see what this looks like. So I did peas in the same water. Oh, feels warm enough. All right. Smells good. Smells like stewed beef. All right. Interesting. Looks good. Let's taste it. Oh, that's a winner. Wow, that's really good. I'm having it tonight because it's bloody heavy. Well, it's 200 grams. And I've got six days worth of meals, so yeah, I'm carrying a lot. So I'm just going to add that water into the mashed potato, peas and all. How's that?
Got more of that than I need. Now that looks pretty good. I'm going to tuck into that.
Good morning. These flies are bugger this morning, I can tell you. Anyway, off to Mount Cole today. Little less few kilometres than yesterday, only 10k according to All Trails. Mind you, All Trails told me that to get from Wog Wog to the caves there was going to be just under 12, but it ended up being about just under 15. So who knows how long this is going to take. Anyway, a few big ascents and descents along the way, and should be fun to see some nice scenery today. It's quite stunning around here. I thought I stayed in Burrenbeat Cave, but I think I stayed in the one before it. That's Burrenbeat Cave there, I think. Anyway, might check that out on the way back. So the intention is ultimately to scale the castle Koyoyo. Bloody flies. Not today, but tomorrow. But the tracks around there are shut for maintenance, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get there. But we'll see. I may not be king of the castle on this trip yet. Anyway, just enjoy this with the flies. Okay, just dumped the pack. Just going to do a little side trip to have a look at this view, which looks a bit misty but pretty spectacular. So out here, just there, is Dittel, or the Pigeon House, currently shut. Here is Mount Owen, the plateau across there. Now, if I can't get to the castle, I'm going to camp up there one night. Not tonight, tomorrow night. And this one here, there, is Mount Cole. And destination is just beyond there today. So going to camp just beyond that area. All things going to plan. The Budawangs just dishes it up. If it's not a forest of prickly bushes, it's a forest of razor grass. Alright, we're approaching Mount Cole. Got a bit of an ascent here. Okay, I made that bit. Somebody left a boot. That wouldn't be much fun, doing this in half a foot. Oof. The last bit was not entirely pleasant, but wasn't as long as I thought it would be. Alright, so the plan is, or has been, to go that way to camp north of Mount Cole, and I still might do that. I'm going to check that out. Just want to see how windy it is and how much water is around. If either of those are...
I don't understand.
Siri doesn't understand. If neither of those are ideal, I'm going to go up here and camp where I've camped before. I know there's water there and a good overhang. And tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to work it out. I've got very tired legs. I need to take a break, I think. All right, let's crack on. Yeah, no shortage of cave camps here. Kangaroo tracks, wallaby tracks. Oh boy, Budawangs, I tell you, it's just one little struggle after another. Now I've got a bit of bush bashing. Oh God, I hope there's water up there. I really do, because part of the issue is I'm going to be too buggered to go back to that place, I think. Oh well. Keep going, I know it flattens out here somewhere. Okay, I've decided to go back. Given that the castle's closed, there's nothing really for me to, no particular destination for me down there. I've seen Monolith Valley last time I was here. Yeah, don't really need to go down there again. So I'm going to go back to the cave just beyond where I kind of mentioned the last one, and yeah, take stock. My legs are really tired. I'm probably a bit out of shape for this sort of extreme walk, but yeah, nothing I can't handle. But I am feeling particularly tired, and the legs are yeah, just struggling a bit, which is all fine. I kind of expected it might be a bit of a challenge, and the Budawangs is always a challenge. Yeah, if you plan on coming out here, it's going to be harder than you think. It really is. There's just so many things, fallen trees and razor grass and those spiky things, that field of spiky things, and God knows what. It's just one thing after the other. Anyway, let's head back and yeah, let's yeah, have a bit of a relax for the rest of the afternoon. It's not quite the raging torrent it was last time I was here, but it'll be enough for me to collect enough water. I'm knackered. I'm so knackered. Right. What's it? It is 10 to 4. Right, let's get set up. Okay, I'm trying a new filter system. So I'm just trying this soy squeeze system. So yeah, I've just strung this up here, and comes with all this hose attachment and stuff, and seems to be working reasonably well. I was pretty happy with my Catadin Be Free, but it was on special for about $54 or something, and I thought I'd just give it a go. Everybody seems to rave about it. To be honest, I find it a little bit more stuffing around than the Catadin Be Free, but anyway, it seems to be doing the job. Jury's out for the moment. we've got a very lovely golden hour going on here. Beautiful. The wind's died down, but it keeps picking up. Anyway, tonight I'm going to have some gnocchi. This is Strive food. Another fairly heavy one, so I'm looking forward to getting it out of my pack, apart from anything else. Yeah, looks interesting. So boil the gnocchi with the sauce for 5 minutes in 250 mils of water. Takes 5 minutes. So we'll see how this one is. So this is a Strive food, Tasmanian one. Okay, after resting it for a couple of minutes, let's see what it's like. I've had a bit of a taste, and it is certainly a spicy tomato and basil, and it's certainly got some spice to it. What you really need is a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a red wine would be nice. It's actually very nice. It could do with some cheese. Good morning. Really windy night. In fact, incredibly windy night. I've got some footage, but that footage probably didn't fully capture just how windy it was. It was amazing. So as a result, I really don't want to be caught up on one of these mountains in this in that wind. So I'm going to head back across to the other side, explore that other cave, see if that's good enough for a camp for tonight. And just explore the area across there. So anyway, heading off now, all packed up, ready to go, left no trace, and we'll see how we go. Just in there was where I camped last night, and that's where the that's where the water. I've got more water. So I camped there, got more water just there. These things look quite blunt, but every one of these got a really sharp point on the end of them. So I'm in a bit of a quandary here. My wife just sent me an updated weather forecast, and tomorrow at about 4 a.m. to about 12 midday there's going to be a storm and 16 mils of rain, and it's going to be windy. Now at the moment we've got wind gusts of around about 50 kilometres an hour, which aren't all that pleasant, to be really fair. At least it's sunny and it's not too cold. We're about to have a wind gust very shortly. Okay. So I don't know whether I'm going to bunker up in the cave for the night and have a wet and windy walk home, which All Trails says the route I was going to take is about 15 kilometres, but I ran into some people yesterday and they reckon it was more like 20, which is bloody annoying. It'd be nice to have some accuracy on that. And the way I came in was 15 kilometres. So I'm going to get to these caves, see how my legs are feeling. If I reckon I can do 20 or 15 kilometres, I'll do that. I should have enough light. I've certainly got enough food and stuff to hunker down for a day. Not sure at this stage. Anyway, something to contemplate as I'm walking through all of this. Regretfully, I can't really look up because the track's so bad, but yeah, looking nice out there. Right, this is Barnbeat Cave, obviously being occupied. There's some of the lads I saw on the track. Oh, on the way back. There's a spot there. Look how that's hanging out. Just there. Right, let's have a look here. I'm thinking this one might be the best. It's got the best overhang. It's actually not being impacted by this wind. Well, maybe a bit. Alright, yeah. So I've pretty much decided I haven't got another 15 or 20 kilometres left in my legs, so I'm going to, I guess, ride out this storm. Don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not. Anyway, I'm going to have some lunch and replenish my water and just think through my options, but I'm thinking this is probably the best. Absolutely incredible cave. Mind-boggling. Right, all set. Yeah, not that I'm in a survival situation, but there's a lot to be said around the psychology of yeah, being in a situation where you know, you're coming up to a bit of a challenge, I suppose, which you probably will with this this storm coming along. So yeah, having had a bit of a wash and got myself sorted and lots of water and all that sort of stuff, Yeah, psychology is pretty positive, so that's good, and I'm really pleased with this spot. It's an incredible cave. It's just amazing. I'll show you a few more of the details in a sec. But as you can gather, I've decided to sort of nut out this storm and see how it goes. So it's supposed to start at about sort of 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning and go till about 12 midday, and about 16 mils of rain. So it's described as storm, thunder, lightning, and lots of wind either side of it. It's pretty windy now, so we'll see how it all ends up. But anyway, I'm very well sheltered here, and it should be all good. Anyway, I'll show you around this cave. It's pretty special. What a perfect evening. Bit breezy, but that's fine. Yeah, couldn't be happier with this spot. It's really delightful. Yeah, just chill out. So I'm going to have something a bit different tonight. I'm going to have real meals. Only just started to see these in the shops. I think they're from New Zealand. This is tom kha gai. So chicken, lemongrass, ginger, and a zingy lime aftertaste with noodles and a smooth coconut broth. So yeah, it'd be interesting to check out what these are like. Right, let's see what this is like. You can see that. That's not too bad. Looks like on the front of the pack anyway. Colourful.
pretty good, actually.
Well, that meal was really nice, actually. Yeah, very tasty and yeah, good size, good portion. So yeah, plenty of it. And the chicken was yeah, wasn't rubbery or tough or anything like that. So fairly small pieces, and yeah, it was a good job. Nice. All right, so I'm just going to yeah, chill out for the rest of the evening. It's about 7:30, I think. So I'll head off to bed. It's a perfect camping night. Absolutely delightful camping night, in fact. But yeah, kind of makes you wonder whether this weather's going to change. But anyway, we'll certainly find out. If anything exciting happens during the night, I'll let you know. All right, see you in the morning. See ya.
Well, good morning. Well, I can't say I had the greatest night's sleep. Yeah, it was pretty windy and dust was flying around all over the place. Probably, in retrospect, might have been better to put up a tent. But and also got a little bit of misty rain coming through, but nothing too bad. Anyway, all packed up and ready to go. So I put away the big camera, the Fujifilm cameras are supposed to be weather resistant, but I'm not going to test it. It has cleared up a bit, or at least it seems to stop raining. But anyway, going to trek off back to the car and sign off now. And if you made it's starting to rain now. If you've made it this far, yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support, and see you on the next adventure. Bye.